quick project that I'd like for you to try to take on when we look at tables, and something that just makes sense as a table, as tabular data. Okay, so first off, I want to build a calendar. Let me show you an example of a calendar that you could go look at online. That is this one right here. That's the code for it. I just did that, and let me log out so you see what it kind of looks like. So go right up here and click log out. So this is a calendar. Okay, it's got some styles on it. It's got styles on this right here, and it shows up. So what I want you to do is, I don't have the April calendar built yet, and that's okay. You can begin coding a calendar. So let's again take a look at that calendar, and you realize that it is just a table. This section up here is called a table header, and it's similar to table divisions, but these are instead, they're going to be THs. The rest of these are going to be table divisions inside table rows. How many table divisions? We're going to have 7 columns because there are 7 days in a week. How many rows? Well, that kind of depends on the month. Some months that have 31 days, like March does, they start on a Saturday, but they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. Why? Because this one has to start on a Saturday, and then you have to have all your days all the way down to here. We're not going to be doing those split day things, okay? So let's quickly take a look at what we're going to need. I'm going to come all the way over to CodePen right here, and I'm going to open a table. Okay, I'm going to close the table. Inside that table, I'm going to have at least one TR. And remember, using copy and paste helps out. So I'm going to close that TR. Now I'm going to put my table divisions in. Table division, close. And remember, I have 7 of those. So I copy, paste, copy. So that's 2. I'm going to paste. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But those are table divisions. Let's make sure and let's count them again just to make sure we've got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Now, we also need to have another table row, and I'm going to put it at the top, and let me show you why I'm going to do this. I'm going to place another table row. But here, I'm going to, let's see if there's a quick way to do this. Let's come here, and I'm going to change all of these to THs. That's a TH. There's another TH and another TH. Why is that? Because, of course, we're going to start by having a header row that has all of our days of the week, starting at Sunday. Then we do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay? Now we see that we've got all of these done. But here's the problem. It just looks like a row of letters across the top. So we need to make this a little bit bigger. So we're going to start by giving the table a width of 100%. Okay? That's going to spread it all the way across. So maybe we should make it a row, a width of, say, 600 pixels. What does that look like? That's a little bit better. Why don't we do 80, or instead of 80, let's do 75%. What does that look like? A little bit better. Now we need to give it a cell padding of 0, just because I want to make sure that we kind of have this cell spacing of 0. I gotta put my quotes around it. 0, and then a border. And I'm going to give my border 0 also, because I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say T tables will have font family of, come on, spell right, of sans serif. And then I'm going to say font let's do this. Let's go for a color of that, and now we've got kind of slightly dark gray, and let's do our TD styling of, let's see here, font size is, we'll do it as 0.5 rem. We'll make the, let's see here, no, let's go slightly larger. Let's go 0.8. And line height is 1.1 rem, and then padding would be 0.8 rem. Let's see here, and then we'll say our THs, those will be all the same, except I'll make the fonts a little bit different sizing. Instead of font size of 0.8, I'm going to say they are 2 rem. So they're nice and bold. Line height can be the same. We'll make the padding be 1 rem. It has a little bit more spacing. And then I'm going to do one more where I do T, D, and THs all having border would be 1 pixel solid. There we go. So now all of my boxes, oh, I forgot to put my comma in there. Now we've got boxes that are circled. Oh, let's add a very light gray color. Let's go for background color is light gray. All right, so there we go. We could now that we've got that in place, we're going to say, okay, this is the month of April. Let's go on ahead and put an H2 up here with the word April 2025. H2. So now we've got that phrase April 2025. Let's make sure we have our H2 styled. We want to have basically all the same stuff as this. Copy, paste, and there you go. We'll make sure that we have our needs to be let's put copy that, the sans serif, and I'm going to put that in my all right, now we have April 2025. Now April of 2025 starts on a Tuesday. So this is the part where you're going to take over. I want you to copy this row right here and make enough rows that you can put all of the days of April of 2025 in place so that your first day of April starts on a Tuesday and the last day of April lands where it goes. I believe it's a 30-day month, so therefore you're going to start on a Tuesday and then you're going to have 1 through 30 in here. So that's going to tell you how many rows you're going to have starting at Tuesday. And then I want you to put the numbers in there, and I want you to at least get numbers in each square. And that way, from there, you have the ability to place at least content in each square. All right? So that's going to be your job. You notice I'm not giving you any file. You need to be able to build this table on your own. If you need to, simply stop the video and code enough of it so that you have at least something that you can copy and paste to replicate, because this row is the same as this row and this row and this row. Okay? So all you need is to code one of them correctly and you can at least place all the empty rows you need. That's the project. I look forward to seeing your calendar on Monday.